Roger, out and about again today, and today I'm with Tim from the YouTube channel Our Thai Life. We've come along to somewhere I've been before, but not for about 3-4 years. So we thought we'd come along. Tim's never been here, so we thought we'd come along again because I like the subject matter of this said museum, which is the Thai Air Force Museum. You remember I've been here a few years ago now, but as I say, he's never been here before and he's looking for somewhere to go, so we thought we'd come along here. So there might be some new planes, I don't know, but if not, I just like warbirds and things like that anyway. So yeah, we're back again. Well, I'm back again, and Tim's first time here, so we'll have a look around. So they might see some of the same planes from my earlier vlog, but I'm hoping there might be one or two new ones that I've not seen here before. But yes, let's start the little tour, shall we? So this is what greets you from roadside as you come in. You have this statue in front of us here, the museum behind. Now there are three, these were here last time. There's these three planes here, and this is the first of the planes on display outside. Here is the details of, so we've got a Helldiver, and there's the details there. So quite a size. It's one thing seeing them on television and in war documentaries, things like that, and films, but it's nice, especially I like getting up close to these warbirds like this, because then you appreciate the size of them. Obviously the wings are folded as we can see there, but still impressive nonetheless. And moving on to the second, the plane's on display out here, and I think this is a Firefly. Oh yes it is, Fairy Firefly, there we go. It's getting a bit closer there. There we are, look. So from 51 to 59. There you have that one. Third plane here, I think I know what it is, but I'm not 100%, but sadly there's no plaque saying the exact type of model, so those into you old warbirds can comment below on this one. Oh, the first of the jets today. Once again, no plaque outside showing you the type of model and everything else. I believe the last time I was here this one was inside, so this has been obviously moved outside. Still an impressive size. And back on propellers again now. What have we got over here? Let's have a look over here. Oh, we've got a couple smaller ones there. This is a more unusual design plane. A mid-mounted ducted fan propulsion system. There you go. And that's what it looks like. So mid-mounted engine, so to speak, or propulsion system. There you have it. Now this one's a bit more familiar looking to me. Let's get under the wing here. Walk round. C-47A Skytrain or Dakota. Well-known aircraft from World War II. Many a paratrooper and cargo dropped off and delivered in World War II with these. And I'm not sure if they're in use around the world still to this day. Quite possibly. And parked next to it are these. Sadly, Once again, no name plaque or information board. I seem to think this might be some variation of a Sky Raider. Comment below if you know. I seem to recall these. Not sure if these were used in the Vietnam War era and just before. I seem to recall that somewhere in the back of my fuzzy memory. So comment below if that is the case, or if you know what the model of this said aircraft. Now, what have we got back here? Oh, there's a nameplate over there. But we have a jet type. Let's have a look, shall we? Lockheed RT-33A. There we are then. And that's saying that one was photo reconnaissance in 1955. There we are then. Answers that one. Okay, moving inside now. This is what greets you in the entrance hall lobby area. This model here, and then you can go either left or right. So I'm going to go left and into this hall here. That's what I did last time. Through here, and you have some in here. In here we have an F-5B Freedom Fighter to start with on the right hand side, and there you go. The oldest Tiger. There we go. Ah, what's this saying on the tail there? The first F-5B of the world. Or in other words, this was the first one. 1963, 44 years. 1963 to 2007. And what's this one next to it? Let's have a look around here. Oh, it's a Gripen. I was going to say Saab, but Gripen. There you go. Gripen C. Oh, it's a Volvo engine. Oh, there you go. That's news to me there, folks. Capable of Mach 2. So not too shabby. That'd get you to Thailand quick, wouldn't it, if you had one of them? Yeah, you'd be here in no time. Not much room to put your cases though, but fairly quick all the same still. Mach 2. And next to that we have this fine looking aircraft. Let's remind myself what it is. F-16. There we are. What's that saying there? There you go. Pause the screen to read more. And that's telling you about some of the systems associated with said aircraft and some of the armament there. Now, what's next to it? What have we got here? A few missiles there. Let's just see the information board first. Oh, it's an F-5A Freedom Fighter. There we are. And this has got one of the side covers open, showing you the weapons there. Is that a 50 cal? Looks big. And some of its bombs that it can carry. So Tim has just joined us. He's just walked in this hall as well, so he's doing his little bit for his vlog. Now, we're just saying, well, I said to him, what do you think of it so far? And he said, oh yeah, this is really good. And the benefits at the moment is, as we arrived and we're just looking at those planes outside, 10 coach loads full of school children just left. So excellent timing. So at the moment, there's only us two here. Now I don't know about obviously in the other halls and the other areas, but so far we're the only two about. So we're lapping it up at the moment. We've got the run of the place, so excellent timing. So we just let Tim do his bit in here, and then we'll move on to the next room. Right, now walking through. Right, so now we're in the next hall, and you've got this display here. Looks like a timeline. Not much in English on that at all, but there's a timeline there of events with the Royal Air Force, and then these are some of the planes used by. Quick flick through this, and then obviously when you come along you can have a better look yourself in more time. So that is in this area, and let's go this way. Then you come through here, and it starts off with some of the early planes. There we are there, look. A French manufacturer. Next one, what's this one? Another French manufacturer. There you go. So I'm moving around now. All around you there are information boards telling you all about the various things, planes, manufacturing processes, air bases, all of those type of things. So you can read up all about that. And they're around here. And a Corsair, the only one in the world. And here it is. The Vault Corsair. There we are, it's the only one. So there you have it. The only one in the world, and it's right there in front of you. There you are. And we've got this next door. What we got here? Curtis Hawk 3. If I remember rightly, this wreckage here, I believe, is some of this is from a Mustang. If I remember rightly from my last visit, some of this is from a Mustang that got shot down over Dong Muang in the Second World War. There it is. Yeah, I was right. There we go. There we are, look. So a bit of wreckage there. P51D, so one of the later model Mustangs. So shot down right just near here. And this is of a Japanese aircraft. What we got here? Grumman F8F1 Bearcat. There we have the information board. And next door we've got a Lockheed T-33. A nice tiger on the nose there. Right, now moving on. One of my favourite Cold War jets, the F-86, and this is an F model Sabre. Now this is one of my little favourites, this one, for some reason. I just like the shape and I like the design of this. I think they started wheeling this out in the Korean War, that sort of era, with the first models. But I've always, for some reason, always liked this shape and this styling. Don't know why, just do. Just one of my favourites, this, along with the MiG of the same era. Just, I just think a good looking plane. So let's just have a whip round this side as well. I just like the curves, just like the shape of these. One of my favourites. So good to see one of these here again. So we've moved through from the first room we was in, and there's an exit, and you walk through and you come through to this area, which you can see the Dakota outside. You come through here, and there's this other corridor here, and there's some displays, as you can see on my right. So once again, when you come along, you can have a look at these, and then you move through to another hall, and there right in front is another one of my favourite Cold War planes, MiG-21 I believe, if I'm correct. And there's a few more in here. There's Tim over there, look, just having a look at that one. And so you've got these 7 planes actually in here. So we've got those there, and there's 2 up above, look, and these in the corner. So I'm going to start over here, because this is one of my favourites. Once again, like the shape of these for some reason, just do. Once again, very good to get up close to one of these, because obviously the likes of us normal folk don't really get the chance. So I like places like this to get up close to some of your interests. Let's have a look at a couple of these propeller powered craft. What have we got over here? And the last of the jet planes in this room. Okay, moving outside now, and we're going to have a look at what's on display out here. So I'm going to start over this side. There's a bit of rain at the moment, but we'll carry on. We'll carry on. So that is an Avro 74B. It's a Canadian plane. Oops. There we go. That's the Avro there.
Looks like it's still ready to fly.
This one is quite funky looking. It's quite short and dumpy.
Looks like they forgot to build the rest of it.
Typically, there's no information board on this, and this is the sort of thing you'd think, oh, I wonder what that is, and you want to read up on it, but there's nothing to read up on. So maybe do a Google search on this one, folks. Right, moving on there, a bit more Cold War action. Right, there's an F-84 there. Don't see too many of those around. Now in here I believe there are some helicopters. Yes, helicopter hall. So let's have a look. Remind myself what's in here. Let's have a scoot through here. What we got here? Sikorsky H-19 Chickasaw. Next door is a familiar looking helicopter to most folk. Bell Twin Huey. There we go, Huey. Next door is a, what's this? Sikorsky Choctaw. There you are. And another Sikorsky next door. What's this one? The S5 RT or 8T, is that on the board? Can't quite make it out, but there it is anyways. Husky. And this is next to it. Bell Sue. And we've got Bell Jet Ranger 3 next door. Instantly recognisable, a Spitfire. Now this is a later model, and according to my calculations, it's a Spitfire X1V in Roman numerals, which I believe is a Mark 14. Correct me if I'm wrong there. This is the information board. This is the information board here, X1V as you can see, which I think is 14. But instantly recognisable, the shape of a Spitfire. Later model with the canopy design there, which is different to the earlier models, and I'm not sure if the tail's slightly different, but those into your Spitfires will be able to comment below on that. But I think I'm right in thinking it's a full model or Mark 14, a later one. And I think this one was also used for photo reconnaissance with those holes in the fuselage there, look. So all you Spitfire buffs, comment below for any more intel on this. But a good shape anyway, and instantly recognisable by anyone who's got any remote interest in an aircraft. You always see a Spitfire, you always know it's a Spitfire straight away, of whatever type. So moving up there's Tim down the end there, look. So we'll get down there. Looks like there's a Harrier down there, which I don't recall seeing before, so we'll get to that in just a moment. And another British plane here. We've got some jet fighter action now, and the unmistakable Harrier jump jet. Sadly not used by the Royal Air Force anymore, but I believe some air forces in the world still use it. I think the American Air Force had it for a while. And what's this one? This is an AV8S model, decommissioned in 2006. Now this wasn't here, or I don't recall seeing this the last time I was here, so this is an added bonus for me. This is what I was hoping there'd be a couple of new aircraft that I've not seen yet, and this is the first of them, so a welcome sight there. Good to see that, good to get up close to one. And next door, American aircraft, another nice shaped looking aircraft, this one. And I'm gonna remind myself, now yes, I did think it was a Corsair. This is an A7E Corsair 2, and yeah, carrier based, or can be carrier based. Look, there we go, there's the details. Once again, for some reason I just find that a pleasing shape, like some of the others. Don't know why, so it must be the curves of it, just like the shape of that. And obviously Harrier unmistakable there, along with the Spitfire, so welcome additions. That Corsair wasn't there either last time. And to finish off this outside area, what's the last one here? Transport plane, let's remind ourselves. Alena G222, there you are. Right, so we've just done all the planes, and we've just been in the gift shop there. It's a bit full in there at the moment, but essentially in the gift shop there's models, badges, caps, t-shirts, all those sort of mementos that you can buy. So I bought myself a couple of caps and a t-shirt, and through there are the toilets through there, and there's like a little restaurant here, so we're just catching a breather here for a while. So you can get a basic meal there if you need to. So we've just finished, and I was once again impressed, because a couple of planes that were not here last time I was here, but so I was going to enjoy it anyway. But what did you think, Tim? A good day out? You think?
Yeah, I think it's actually, even if I had to pay, don't want them to charge you, but
No.
even if I had to pay, it's one that's worthwhile going to. They had a really larger selection of planes than I had expected.
Yeah, that's what I was saying to you on the way. It's, you know, they've got quite a few here, a couple of surprises, and I was hoping there'd be a couple of new planes that I've not seen before. And the Harrier and the Corsair at the end,
Yeah.
they weren't here last time I was here, which was a few years ago now. But so yeah, I was always going to like it anyway because I like warbirds and things like that. But I was hoping for a couple of others, and there was, so that was good.
I like seeing some of the World War I airplanes too. I was really surprised at that.
Yeah.
What's it called, a Neuendorf or Neuen something or other?
Oh, the French ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of new ones there that you don't see.
I'm surprised to see
You
that.
don't see them. Yeah. So yeah, really enjoyed our time here. So come along, and once again, our timing was perfect, wasn't it? 10 coach loads of school children just left as we got here. So we had the run of the place, didn't we?
It was just us. That was it.
Yeah. Mainly it was just us two and a few staff. So we had the run of the place. So if you're coming along, you know, and you've got that type of timing, then even better, you can just get around everything at your own pace. Really good. All the photos and videos you need to do. So hopefully when you're coming, it's not going to be raining. But it was raining today, so it gives you an idea. There is cover, so it wasn't a total loss, was it?
No, I still the film, even though my camera is not waterproof. There's there's a roof over some of the outdoor planes, and you hide underneath the wing for the rest of it.
So we really enjoyed it here. So make sure you come along and enjoy it. So until the next one, blackout.